Alright guys and girls, I know it's been a while since I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I made a new deck, and it is kind of a troll in my opinion. I named it Time After Time because of the new Time Thief cards. Adjustment there. And see, during the standby phase of either turn, either my opponent's or my own, I can take the top card off my opponent's deck and put it onto my Time Thief or Duel. And this deck runs 2 of it. And this was my first time using this deck, and I got a win out of it. So but this is basically the replay of that duel, and I even decided to be a little bit of a troll, and instead of finishing the game, I basically kept recycling and using my opponent's cards throughout the entirety of it. And then as I went through it, and I realized my opponent was using a dragon deck. It had a lot of dragon made support. Yeah, that was made me feel kind of bad, because normally when I use a new deck against a strong dragon support deck, I get beat, and I'm not gonna hold any shame on that. I lose matches a lot, but this deck, with its first test run with me using it, I did pretty well with it. And there's the second redo. And obviously, besides my Time Thief cards, I did add a little bit of defensive support to try to make it last as long as possible. But honestly, the thing I was going to try to do was stall my opponent out after a certain amount of time. And yeah, I was just going to full on stall them out until they ran out of cards, is what I decided to do. just literally started playing with my own cards just to be there with it. And see, there's another gimmick, a slight gamble that I put into this deck with Time Wizard. And I also have Time Wizard of Tomorrow in the extra deck. Yep, and then once I got this monster out, and I was just slowly going through it. And they gave up when they only had 11 cards left. But basically, this is the Time After Time deck that I made, running 3 Time Wizards, 3 Marshmallons. So far, 1 Time Thief Winder, 3 Bezel Ships, 3 Regulators, 3 Chronicoders, 3 Adjusters, 1 Temper Wall, 2 Swords, 2 Polys, 2 Marshmallow Glasses, 2 Swords of Burning Light so I can sack those for my own usage, 3 Time Thief Hacks, okay, 1 Super Poly, 3 Startups, 3 Magic Cylinders, 1 Scrap Iron, 3 Flyback, 3 Magical Cylinders, 3 Retrograde, and then for the extra deck I use 2 Time Wizards of Tomorrow, Time Thief Redoer, use 2 of him, Time Thief Perpetua, so far just 1, 2 of Double Barrel, and then 1 IP Masquerena. So, if you liked what you've seen on this, just be sure to let me know, leave a like, subscribe, all that fun mess, and I am TKL6194Plays. You can call me TK for short. I'm here for the fun and games, and have a good night, everybody. Or good day, depending on the time zone.